I decided there for a story for a while now, but I'm gonna make it a TikTok story. So, to start it up, this is a world, you could either imagine it in the future of humanity, or a whole different world. So basically, in this world, there's no such thing as money anymore, if there ever was, of course. If you want to go by the future of humanity type thing, there was money in the past. If you want to go by a new world where there's no such thing as money ever existed, then you could go that way. But eventually we'll all be saying you figure out how this thing works. So in this world, you don't have money, but you do have a score. Not like a credit score or anything, but more like a not a spending score, but more like a getting score. Not store, I mean score. So basically the score has percentage of what things you can get. So on this score, it has amount of thing you can get. And depending on how good your score is, kind of like how credit is, it will give you a higher percentage of things you can get at. So let's say my score is 5. It means I can get 5 items, or it means I can get items that are lower percentages of that score. So basically, let's see, 10 items, I could either get 10 items, a lower or a half a percentage of it, because there is stores that kind of like the dollar store that's actually what's called gives items that are lower than 1% of your percentage. Or you could buy items that are more than a percentage. So if I were to, buy something that was 1% of my score, then it would take off 1%. If I were to buy something that's 2% of my score, it would take off 2%. So basically how much it says on the price, kind of like how it says these days, the score would take off. But here's the catch. This place has no jobs, and education's fully for hobbies and your own liking type of purposes. Like basically, if you want to learn how to do a certain hobby, the school is made for that. Reading is still a thing, and certain things like math is still a thing. Besides that, everything else is more like fun activities where you can figure out who you want to be. But here's the other catch of this thing. When you go your score, it turns down more. You have to live in a lower quality house, or eventually no house at all. But when your score refreshes, you get to go back to the normal high art living, and everybody lives expensively at first. But when you start to buy stuff, that's when it starts to go down. So all your stuff you can buy could be put on a hold thing at the store, and this is going to be a part 2. So to keep explaining, basically, when you buy something, your score goes down, but you also have to live in a lower quality house. It's not all that bad because like your score gets reset in like a week. So when your score resets, that means you can buy stuff, but that's not how it works if you want to go back into your house. So basically how it works is that when your score goes down, depending on how low the thing is, you have to live in your lower quality house for that many months. So basically, let's say you're a rich person, you had a big mansion. You have a lower quality house, and then a lower quality house, and then another low quality house. And then it goes to the streets. So when you take off that score, if it's enough to penalize you to go to a lower quality house, you have to live in that house for how many months it took off. So 2% of the score is 2 months. But let's say you want, and this is the funny thing, you can go below your score. You can go into the negatives, but this is something you don't want to do, because negatives is basically when you live on the street. And when you go to the negatives, you have to live on the street for not just how many things you had in the score, but you have to live 2 extra months. Yeah. So basically, you went into the negatives, you have to live as many months as you had on your score, and 2 extra months. And not just that, but your score will be shown on every platform, saying basically that you're greedy and you want to get all these items, but yet you're now homeless for a little while. So you might say, what do I do about that? Well, you could either, actually not be greedy, and get as much food or items as you want that you can survive with, or spend a tiny bit more and live a lesser lifestyle, then go back to your better house and live that stuff. Because like I said, the store holds it, but on top of it holding it, you can take out whatever you need from your bank, or whatever you want to call it. So let's say you might be in a lower quality house. You can go to the store and be like, yeah, I need my package of chicken, so you'll get that chicken so you can cook it there so you still have food. But you still have stuff in the bank that you can use when you go back to your higher quality house. Sum it up basically that the score basically depends on your living, but doesn't make you have to work a job or anything. So, I'll start the story in this next part. I got my score pretty big. Been doing pretty good for a while, and I haven't went on the street once. It can't be that bad, and I really want to get a lot of things for my big house that I've been living in. Been getting tired for a while. I know exactly what I will do. Welcome to the construction store, where we can make you add-ons to your house for a certain amount of score points, aka percentage. Hi, yes, I have a pretty good store, as you see. My numbers are in the 1000s. There's no way that I could possibly go on the streets for, just a couple of improvements to my house after we go into this. A sorcerer, 2,000 ain't we that good for the store. Things are worth about 200 score points here. It's fine. I just want to add a small improvement today. So I want to add a balcony to my high-end house. That will be about, 400 points. The things were 200. I said the lowest points here are 200. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me rethink. Does the size of the balcony matter? Oh yes, like we said, you could get a balcony that's a smaller price, and it only uses partially of your score. Okay then, I'll take a medium-sized balcony. If I'm correct, everything is at its largest value and largest size at first, right? Yup. Okay, a medium balcony, that would be about 300 points and 350 points, yes. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad. 50 points off, it could be better, but what am I gonna do? Okay, we'll get a construction crew on that right away. Well, I got 1,650 points now. And apparently, it shows on my score that, I have to live now in my lesser great house. At least that ain't too bad after I, did renovate it last time. Whatever. Well, I guess this is my sweet home for a little while. At least I'm not on my lower house. Well, let's see what I have here. I can't remember the last thing I had. Let's see, do I have any food? Okay, a little bit. I guess I can go after this. Okay. I have so much score, seriously. I ain't worried about anything. The streets possibly can't be that bad. I think I'm gonna just take a month or two on the streets for the score. Welcome to the design clothing. What would you like to get today? I would like to buy the whole store, please. You do realize that will send you over your limit, and your score will be negatives. As in, negative 1,000. What? Are you serious? But I have so much score. My score is 10,000. Yes, but this store is worth all around 10,000 and 11,000. See? So you would still have to deal with staying on the streets for about, 1,000 months, and I don't even see how that's even possible. But do you want me to check for you how many years is 1,000 months? Yeah, go ahead, show me. Okay, I got the numbers, and I don't think you want to do this, because it's going to be this amount of years. Oof, that does sound bad. Yeah, you think? And also, remember you have to add 2 more months onto that. Oh. Yeah, how about I get, how much is this in, oof. So half the year, half the store is worth, about, what would you say? 5,000 or something like that. Yeah, we can round it up to 5,000 if you were to get half the store. Okay, then, and that means I won't be in the street. Nope. That looks like you have enough. We have enough money for it. It looks like. And that will mean, basically, if you must know, you'll be living in your medium value house. What? That means I have to live in a house that's like... I hate that house. I'm so used to living in a house that's full of just everything like. And it's pretty tough now, isn't it? I was planning to even go start getting a house that was on the moon. I was planning on using my score so I could live in a space station house. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to wait to get your score higher than that. Well, fine. Just to go for a little walk. Hey man, I haven't seen you a while around here. What you been doing lately? You know, been keeping my score pretty good, you know. I just recently was called, had to come back around here for a little while. My house gets, it's called renovated with the new, patio I decided to have. Okay, that's cool. I'll be probably leaving soon too. Like, I'm supposed to. Oh, so your month is almost over? Yeah. So, how you been doing? Well, I'm not that, what's it called, I don't have as much bigger score as you do, but I am still working pretty good on it. But, I may ask, how do you get your score so big? Well, it ain't that big, but it's decent, so I can tell you how I do it. So basically, I use some of my score points once in a while to get art, but from the, discount store where they're like cheap but still pretty good value. And I, use this paint supplies I get and make like art on canvases too, and also make art like craft projects there. But since they're half off percent paints, they're not as good value paints, so I, as a responsible businessman myself, don't price my paintings or crafts too high, depending on how low value the product is that I had to use to make it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But that's the thing learned that I liked to do when I went to school when I was younger. How about you? I don't know, man. When I was in school, we didn't have any good idea for a hobby. But I am good at literature and reading and stuff like that, and math. But still, not good at anything like that. Bro, how could you not find anything when you were in school? Math and reading only took about 2 hours of your school day. I know, I just didn't really want to pay attention when I was, in any of my other professions. All I wanted to do was play my phone. I have a couple ideas for you that I think of, but I must know first. How many things do you know about technology? Oh, I know a lot about technology. I know there's these special keys that you can press at the same time, and it makes you be able to hack through certain systems. Yep, stuff like that. I have a perfect profession that you could do, that you could set to get more points. So how does this work again? Point things to my haven't, learned how to actually do it. Well, when someone gets something with the points, then the points go to us, the people who make stuff, and then it adds up to our point thing. And then it makes our point thing bigger, so when it refreshes, it gives us more points again. Cool. I hate living in this house. So boring. Hey man, how you been doing around here? Are you having problem with your score too? and live in your medium houses around here just like me? Oh, no, not at all. I'm just going through the, neighborhood trying to sell my new invention. What are you talking about? I thought you were a businessman. Yeah, I am a businessman. I do sell things like, big brand cereal, stuff like that. But, yeah. But I also do small sales on the side just to get a tiny bit more score. Oh, so you bring it directly to your customers so you can get more credit out of them. Aren't you just a dastardly person? What? No. Not at all. What are you talking about? Well, you must be, set them at a higher point if you're bringing them to your customers, like fresh. You must be doing that, right? No, I'm genuine just telling them exactly how fresh it is. And they decide if they want it or not. I don't push them on them. If they say no thank you, then I just leave and go to the next house. How do you make a living out of that then? I'm not the one who's living in my medium house, dude. But what are you doing? Why are you here? Don't you have like a big, with a card and percentage score and stuff like that too? Yes, but I just bought half of a clothing store worth of clothes. Dude, what do you need that for? Well, I'm planning to actually start making my own little, business where to sell any kind of item. I call it a supermarket. Supermarket. Interesting. But how's that gonna ever work? Well, I'm actually gonna price the items at a higher cost than they were before for me to get them. So then I will get more points. That's not gonna work at all, dude. The more rare ones out of us are gonna realize that you're making them a higher amount of points, and they're not gonna like that much, and they're gonna call you out on it. Please, you're just blinded by opportunity. But hey, after I get out of this medium-styled house place, I guess I could, help you out a little bit yourself. Nah, man, I'm fine. I don't want to be a part of that. You're lost without me. Oh, look at that. Looks like my time is up around here, and I finally get to go to my big house. Because I actually work on honesty, not exploitation. Yeah, have a fun time. I'll probably be in my bigger house than yours sooner or later. I'm planning to even buy a big house on the moon. What do you got to say about that, In your dreams, have fun! These people just don't understand. Whatever. They're simpletons anyways. Oh, come on! What does my pipes have to break? Not to repair that? Well, I guess I could watch a little TV. I'm gonna be here for a little while. Interesting. Sir, hello? Yes. What is it? Yes, I just realized that you're an elite member to our, what's it called, builder shop. Ain't that right? Yeah. Why? I'm so sorry, I forgot about the month things when we were talking about that. I forgot to tell you about the month things. Yeah? So you don't have to stay here for 300 months, like that was absurd. What was I thinking? Okay then. So you see, in our store, with many others these days, you only have to stay here for 3 months. Oh. Okay then. Yeah, because our store, the way how it works is that, basically, you stay here for how much time it takes for us to actually get you completed your, the thing that you wanted to add on to your house. Oh, okay. Yeah, and we'll call you back if we get it completed even faster. Okay then. You don't see that, upset, don't you? No, honestly, I don't. Because, I already know other ways that I could, what's it called, get back to living to my bigger house if I wanted to. And how's that, sir? Well, you see that, I'm pretty well known around here for being what's called a, well-known philanthropist. I don't get it, sir. What are you talking about? Well, you must have not known, but if you, give away some of your points to people who need it, sure, we'll get rid of some of your points, but it will allow you to actually move back into your, what's it called, better house. Really? How is that possible? Well, you see, it's called Robin Hood Transfer. Really? What about it? You see, this organization is based by Robin Hood Transfer. So since I'm rich enough to give, I give. In exchange, they let me move back to my house because they work along with the government. Oh, so this is like a thing that we agreed on. Yep. Interesting. It's indeed interesting, indeed. So I can tell you the number if you want to, try it or something like that. Oh, okay then. I'll think about it. But what about you? If I feel like it, I'll ask you again when we're finished with your balcony. Okay then. So was it patio or balcony? I can't remember. I mean, we're still working on it, but I can't remember the name of it. I believe they're called balconies or the patios. I don't care. It doesn't really matter the name, all along that is what I wanted. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. We'll be finishing whatever it's called hanging from roof type of thing or whatever it is soon. Bye. Have fun now. And don't forget, have a merry day. I'm certain I come in. Okay, go on in. How can we forget about this, sir? I'm so sorry, but apparently now 5,000 points, which I believe what we rounded up to as our agreement for what you buy. Apparently you have a discount for giving up so many points. But since you're not what's called elite member to our clothing store, we can't make it only a 1-digit number, but we can boost it down to only 15 months living here in your great house. Okay then. So I'm correct, that's like a year and 3 months, right? Indeed that is. But, let's see what I think it here. Oh yeah, I recently learned by another store owner recently that, I believe it was the building store, that, someone told him that there's this thing that you can sign up for. Not sure if you're interested in it, but, the store owner of this place said, basically this, what's it called, program that you can sign into to even maybe get into your house even faster. But really, how? Well, I don't know the number, and the store owner doesn't either. But, the store owner said that, he'd be happy to show you to the person who does. Really? Fine. Let's call him quickly. Yes, store, what's it called, sorry, I keep forgetting the name of your store. Oh yeah, that's right, the workshop owner. Okay, can you, bring one of my clients to that person to get the number of that program that you talked about? Oh, okay, good, thank you. How long will we be taking? It will be soon, and there he is. Okay, good. You're the guy who you need to know? Yeah. Alright, hop in. 30 minutes later. I wonder who that could be. Hey, it's me again. You know the store owner who does your working on your big house? It's nice to see you again. Was it like 2 days ago I seen you last? It was. But we have one of the people here who is interested to know this program. This Robin Hood program you got. Oh, okay, I'll come. Really? I'm listening to this guy. He doesn't even look better than I. Oh, I think I heard about you. One of those exploitators. What are you talking about? No, I'm not. Well, I think this program will like you very much. Okay then. Here you go. Here's the number. Well, okay. Let me see what it's about. What is this program about? Give him my points just to go back to my big house? I don't think so. I try to help. Man, I try to help you. You could easily just give a little bit of your percentage to people who need it, and then, you go back to your big house, stuff like that. But whatever. You must be crazy to think that I would give up any of my percentage. Like seriously, look at you in this medium class house. I bet this is the only time you actually been in a medium class house. I bet the other times you've been on the street or something. Actually, no. This is the lowest I ever been. I always been in my better houses, to say. Either my highest house or my second highest house. This is the first time I was in my medium house, and it was only because I wanted to add I believe it's either a patio or a porch to my house, my big house. So that's the reason why I'm in this house. But like I just said, anyway, since I'm part of that thing Giving to the poor, just a little bit more sensitive to the poor. I'll be in my big house in no time. I don't get it for you people. I don't understand why you are trying to be reasonable and nice to people instead of being, I don't know, trying to gain more percentage so you can rule everything. You are not looking big enough into the future. You're looking into the present. You're not even thinking about the future possibilities you could all be doing. I'm not like you all. I will show you how I'll rule everything one day. See you later. Wow, he's totally very nice. Oh, I am so sorry, sir. I didn't know that he would act like that. I did drive him over here so he could, get some help from you, but I guess he didn't want it. It's fine. By the way, how is my patio going? I think it's actually gonna be done by tonight, I mean. Oh, really? That's good. How did it get so done so quickly? Oh, don't you worry about it. We know what we're doing. Are you speeding up the process, being nice to me because of what I just had to deal with that one guy? Yes. That's not necessary. I always say, the quality of the build is way more important than how fast it takes. Oh, okay then. I mean, it's still gonna take a little while, but not too long. Anyways, like you said, you can move into your big house, back into your big house before we can get done with it. And it ain't like you're gonna be in our way when you're moving in back into your big house. So, well, I guess we'll continue then. Okay, have fun. I'll see you later, I guess. Bye-bye, sir. Have a good day. What nice people. Only if that one person could see how what he's doing is going to lead him to worse spots in his life. What's taking that gosh darn builder so long to get in his car? What are you doing in here? What do you mean what I'm doing in here? You have to drive me back to my house, peasant. That's the final straw. There's no way I'm driving back to your house. The way how you acted was shameful, honestly, for a human being. I never thought I would even meet a human being like you. But here it is. The representation of a rude person in the flesh. What? You can't do this to me. I demand you drive me home. Get out of my car. Hey! Come back here right now. I can't believe he just pushed me out of his car. That is uncivilized. My car, my rules. I don't allow you in this car anymore. Yeah. Keep on driving before I make a complaint. Complaint to who, huh? It ain't like I'm gonna let you in my store anytime. Anyways, I'm the owner anyways. If you really want to make a fight about it, come back here and fight me like a real man. Oh, big high and mighty over here, trying to be rude to everybody. Well, you don't like the taste of your own medicine, now do ya? Bye. I better start walking. It's a long way home. Finally, I'm home. Never going to that construction shop that he works at. Sir, can I come in, please? Only if you have a good bargain. I'm going to take that as a yes. Anyways, what do you want? Did you get all my clothes to my house yet? Sorry to say something about that. Turns out since the government noticed that you are one of the most corrupted people in this town, they're taking away your luxurious big house and downgrading you to your second best house. What? Yeah, I guess it's a new type of thing that the government's doing. It ain't my fault, sir. So I was just wondering if you wanted us to either put your clothes in our storage or either bring it to your lesser but still pretty good house. Bring it to my pretty good, almost luxurious, but not as good as my luxurious house then. Good plan, sir. Okay then. We'll have it there in about 10 business days. But, you still have to live here for a lot of months still, remember? Yes, I know that already. Now just go, please. I need to cool off some steam. Now, I guess I could get started on my bucket list while I'm here. But first, before I think I'm going to start on that, I think I'm going to get my points up way higher. That won't be too hard. Let's see here. Let's hope I still remember where my secret basement room is. Oh, here it is. Fingerprint scanner. Okay. Welcome back, man. Can you please open the door of my robot invention? Yes, sir. Thank you. Close the door. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Kind of feel bad keeping the secret from people, knowing that my brain is kind of more intelligent than I thought. I never told people that I actually took a career path, hobby in robotics and technology in school and in college, but you know, sometimes some things are good for people not to know. After all, they just think I'm a painter and some other things, but I guess it's good that they don't know that I go under a secret name to sell my robotic items. But like I was saying, okay. Companion, can you please start up my shirt machine? Starting up shirt machine. Let's see, what colors and paints do I want to use for this shirt? Am I running low on materials? Nope. I guess it was good that I made those copy and duplicated things. So I do feel bad that I'm kind of, taken away from some of these businesses, because after I just get one of their colors, I can just copy it and stuff like that with the copy machine and made or, fabricated. But besides the point. Machine, could you please make 100 shirts that have a blue base, a 4x4 square in the middle that is the color blue, and a logo that says technology. My logo. Yes, sir. I guess I could make people think that I started work at Cat Tech, even though I'm the one who created it. Gosh dang it, I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of... No. It ain't as bad as some people are being out there. I mean, I'm still selling my stuff at a pretty cheap price and affordable price anyways. I guess I could always rethink my decisions later on. It ain't fair! I shouldn't have to live in here. There has to be something else I could do that's not dumb as giving away some of my points. Do I really want to start working for people like all these other laborers do? Or do I still want to do my own thing? I have the greatest idea. I shall make an agent serum to make everybody go older. And only then I shall sell a fake thing that says, oh, these oils will make you grow young again. And people will buy them by the millions. And by the time they know that this doesn't work, I'll be rich and on my own private island. No better, I'll have my moon house. That means I have to do labor and actual science. Should I pay attention to those trait abilities I could have done in my school time as much as I did with all these other things. I mean, Glueplex always has all the answers on it. Like, it basically all the information that all humans know. I mean, Glueplex knows everything. Let's see here. Go on to Glueplex browser and see here. What things can make human old? Here are some things I found on the web. Interesting. Indeed. Glueplex. So, that's what I need to do. 10 days later. Alrighty then. That was my points by, let's see. Wow, 3 times I doubled my point. That is a lot of points, surprisingly. Now I can finally do what I want to do, actually. Onto one of my secret hideout basement things. I have it in every one of my houses I have. Computer. Yes, sir. Remember my plans, aka Cold Light. Oh yes, the first thing on your bucket list. Find the Fountain of Youth. Then the Tree of Life and Immortality. And then the River of Never Ending. What's it called? Oh yeah. The River of Never Aging. Yes. Yes, computer. That is what it is that I'm trying to find. Those, I believe, yes, 3 main things. Because I must find those things so I can not just live forever, but also help other people with medicine problems. Because I want to eventually try to make it so people can live forever with this and not have any medical problems. But at first, I want to see if I can make it into a form of very good medicine. Oh yes, sir. I remember that exactly. Your drones and scouts has been, let's see, how many hours has it been looking for? They have been out there for 10 days, still looking for the right thing. So far they brought back you samples of things that they believe to be true. Okay, I mean, things that may or may not be the thing I'm looking for is way better than nothing. So let's see what we have here. Interesting. A golden leaf. Put that aside. Water that shimmers and shines even in the darkest of places. And water that seems to have a pattern of a flower growing inside for eternity. Interesting. I mean, I have a great thought that these could be it. I mean, how could it not be it? I don't see no water doing that stuff. Thank you, computer. I shall take this to the testing part of the lab, please. Welcome, sir. Let's see here. Calibrating systems in 100% match. It is indeed all the things you've been looking for. Oh, that's good. What did you say? Finally! Oh, wait. Let's see here. Science that I learned on the internet for about 20 minutes. Don't fail me now. So, this should go into here, making this chemical, do this. Then this chemical do this. And this one do this. Now, time to get some tests of this. Mice I have. You'll do just fine. Yeah. Let's see how long it takes for it to get old. Back in a couple of days. 10 days later, let's go back here and see. Oof. Oh. That's only bones of a mouse. I mean, at least my thing works. Anyways, it's just a mouse, so I mean, maybe humans won't age as quickly as that. I think it's probably safe to sell. What sort of difference? I know what to do. Only one time you should be though, because if they use too many times, then it will absolutely do it. Just that mouse. So, what do you only do one time? Or at least not in a long time. I know. I can sell a shampoo. Yes. People don't use shampoo that often. I'm just kidding. They do use it often, but seriously, I don't think this will affect him as badly. 20 days later. Breaking news! I am a news reporter here. And I am also getting old to this random outplay, whatever you call it. And yes, I am on my phone. Because I have to stay home in case this is a spreading type of disease. Which the scientists are still trying to figure out. But basically, everybody is getting alive and we don't know why. And symptoms are getting old and crippled very quickly. And we just can't figure out what's going on. Back at Path 2's house. Oh yeah, that's definitely a problem. How did I not notice that for a couple while? That means I'll be the last richest person on Earth. Or in space, I don't know. Where? Well, what? I have to do something now. All these people are unaliving mysterious disease, whatever. I can't figure it out what possibly could be happening. I look in every chemical, every type of thing, and I can't figure out what in the world is happening. Either it's a new disease, chemical project, or virus. But I looked in every type of place and I can't find anything that makes that happen. That is indeed a problem, sir. Would you like for me to start retrieving a lot of these things? But before we can, there is a problem. What is it, robot? You know one of the fountain youth, aka the fountain of waters of life? Yes, what about it? You know the old story about Baba Yaga and how basically she's supposed to be the protector of it or guarding it? Yes. Don't tell me it's true. It is, sir. But what do we have to do to get past her? I think I have an idea. What is it, sir? I think I know. I heard of a tale that they said the only... I believe I remember hearing from a tale. Not sure if it's true or not. Did she have a ring last time you found out that was true? By the sensors and pictures we have captured, yes, we did have a ring. Well, it said that if you cut off the ring, or get off the ring off, get her ring off of her, so you will disintegrate. And what do you propose? Easily, get one of your humanoid drones to dress up as a human and get up close enough to her. And remember, when she asks you a question like, will you serve me or something like that, say yes, grandmother. Because that is the correct answer to it, I believe. And when you do that, when she has her guard down, try to use one of your laser pointer things. Sorry, I meant to say laser plasma lasers that I built into your scouts to get the ring off. I got that set right away, sir, but we also have a problem with the wither of life and the tree of life. And what is it? Well, as you know, as you can guess, since Baba Yaga is real, the tree of life is kind of being guarded by Gander, but not really, because, you know, you could probably pass over him or sneak around him easily when he's asleep in his lake. Oh yes, the world serpent, I also heard about it. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Just, you know, sneak past him or something. Or best, sir. Oh my goodness, I really messed up, I messed up, I can't believe I feel this way. What is this feeling? What am I feeling? Never thought I would feel this way. Is this remorse? No, it can't be. Can't be remorse. Is this empathy? I can't believe I'm feeling empathy for other humans. It's supposed to be all about points. I'm supposed to be the richest, the best. But I didn't want to do it this way. Thor, I wanted to be greedy, but I didn't want to be the only one. I wanted there to be challenge. I wanted to show you that I'm better than them. But if there's no one left, then what am I supposed to do? I can't believe this created chemical WAR fair. Gosh dang it, why would I do this? Should have paid attention to more of those online classes of science like that. Why did I only spend 20 minutes? Instead spend 30 minutes. Okay, maybe an hour or so, maybe more, maybe years. I should have done practices. More what's it called, more of mice or monkeys or something like that, and then maybe had one human or a couple humans to participate, and maybe gave them just a tiny bit of my points to just see what would happen. But no, I had to be so greedy that this would happen. How? Why? Am I truly this bad? Am I truly the problem of humanity? Did I do this just for greed? Would I do it to prove myself? Just all for nothing? I didn't want it to be this way. I can't believe I did something like this. I can't believe it. Who's calling me at this time? Hello? Parents? What are you calling me for? I thought you said you never wanted to hear from me, Ken. I thought you said that you saw the outcast, the black sheep of the family. What are you calling me for? Especially at these times. What do you mean that you always cared for me? And that you just had cold shoulders and hearts because of how I acted back then? Wait a minute, are you just calling me because I'm successful and have a bunch of points now? I learned enough to know that points ain't the answer. Goodbye, parents. I got to find a way to stop this. Now tell me about what is guarding the wither of life. It seems to be like a crocodile of some sort. Like an ancient species. Like something that was thought to be extinct, I should say. And not just that, but it also seems that there also be another extinct species of Mosasaurus. To believe to be a, I don't know, related to the myth of Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, which is also true, by the way, because we figured that out last time on one of our adventures, remember? Besides the point, is that, yeah, there's another plesiosaurus in that wither of life, a giant crocodile, and it seems, by our radar, there seems to be a giant snake, probably, almost maybe, a titanoboa. Ooh. That is a problem. Actually, I know what to do. Oh my goodness, I just read this! Is there any way we can get water from the wither of life without disturbing them? Because they thought it might be the last species of these animals, or dinosaurs, whatever you want to call them, living from their time period. And they're literally living off the wither of life. That might stream off into a lake, but we're not sure yet, because I haven't followed the wither all the way. We haven't followed the wither all the way down. But if it does stream off into a lake, we gotta find that lake too. Because there might be a whole bunch of other water dinosaurs, or water-based dinosaurs, that are living in that lake. Okay, and what's the whole point of that? There could be a whole god-darn habitat of extinct creatures that are still living in a lake of water that is being fueled by endless stream. Endless river of water that gives life. And if it is, we gotta make sure it's a part of my responsibility to make sure no one else but us knows about it. Why? Can't we just locate these animals? No, I don't think that we can. If I'm right, if there is generations of animals still in there, that means they could have only adapted to the water that fuels them of life water. So think about it this way. Think about if I, a human, took medicine, and I had to stop, and I was old and stuff like that, and that this medicine was the thing only keeping me alive, then your body wouldn't know how to react and you would self-destruct. I guess that's the way of saying it. Alrighty then, since I can make an aging thing in 20 minutes, that means I must possibly be able to make a de-aging thing with the 1 hour video I watched on the internet to make a de-aging type of thing. So, I could sell it for a lot of points. No, reasonable prices. It's my fault, so I should take into account reasonable points. I could have my moon house. No. Maybe I should even sell it at lower points too. Maybe I should, but moon house, reasonable points. Moon house, reasonable points. Moon house, reasonable points. Ah, God's goodness, why do I have to deal with this? Fine. I'll sell it for lower value when I get this done. Does the moon seem bigger lately? Nah, that's probably not a problem. It'd be funny if there was some supervillain that was basically a man on the moon that was pulling it closer to us. But that's impossible. Besides the point, let's go back to, let me go back to trying to figure this out. 12 days later. Let's see here. Did this thing work? 10 days later. Oh my goodness. Most of the population is D-E-A-D, yes. I believe that's the English way of saying it. I'm not really that English. Let's hope this works. What is this happening with the rat here? Oh. That is, okay then. I think I need to boost that down this time because it seems to be turned back into a baby. And let's actually know, rats go up faster than humans, so that therefore means this should be the right dosage for human. Okay, let's make this into shampoo. No, not shampoo. That's where I went wrong last time. I'll sell this as a vaccine, yes. Because that's what, no one gets vaccine that much. Not sure if they're going to need to take more and more. I'm not sure if my shampoo, whatever it is, made them just have to, oh my goodness, we have to take the shampoos off the shelf at the market. Okay, hold on. Yes, yes, I need all my shampoos off the shelf now. Why, I'm revamping things, yes. Okay, you started the process, okay, good. Bye. There we go now. Hello? Is this the CDA or whatever I had to find to administer the idea for vaccine? Yeah, so basically I found out a cure to this thing that's going around, and yeah, I think this will work. Oh, I can meet you right away? Great. Sir, we're happy to say that our mission has been successful. We got everything you need, and it's all in this one small energy thing. So it turned out when we mixed it together, it turned into an energy thing. So I don't know what you're going to do with this, but go ahead. Finally, the seed from the tree of life. Water from that, ow, why is it so hot? Okay, that water from the river of life is very hot. But, okay, just gonna put it over here. Water from the fountain of youth. Oh, that's nice. This one doesn't hurt. Okay then. Now all I need to do is call the people who make vaccines. Yes, hello. Yes, I know. You know my voice from anywhere. So yeah, I got this new idea for a vaccine to stop all this, what's it called, aging. And it might even make people live forever. What do you think about that? Come to the lab and test it out? Okay then. Huh? What's that? What do you mean? Another person is trying to figure out this problem. Okay. Would you like to tell me who it is? I'll give you some points. Yeah, 1,000 points I'll give you. Oh my goodness, I actually know that guy. He was that guy who was kind of rude when he met me. Wonder what he's doing. Wait, what? He's also trying to make a thing that stops the aging. I need to go. Someone thinks they can possibly be a rival to my plan. Especially someone as mean as him. I don't have a good feeling about this. I think that he's up to something. Robots! Send some trooper robots after him. Bring them back here. Yes, sir. 2 hours later. Ugh! Where did you bring me? Where am I? Tell me. What are you trying to do with that medicine you're trying to give people? Are you trying to do a con thing? Are you just trying to get people's more money again? You? Why are you so concerned about this? If you didn't know, I spent a long time finding 3 things I need so I can make something to stop the aging, especially in this time. But I heard that you were also making a vaccine. Tell me, were you listening in to me somehow? What? No. Please tell me you won't tell anybody if I tell you this. Go ahead. I won't tell anybody. If I do, my points will go down anyways because I just told you I won't tell anybody. Alright, now I'll admit it. I started the aging pandemic that's going on. But I'm trying to right my wrong. And I'm selling this vaccine at a low price. Lower than I want it to. Obviously, I am the problem. And I am trying to fix it. But I don't know what to do. Well, I don't like your guts that much. The last time I saw you, but honestly I think you changed a lot. And honestly I think you could change more. And honestly I think you are changing. I'm starting to realize your mistakes in the past. I mean, it might take a while, but if you keep going on this road of self-realization, you might actually be able to be friends. Really? After all the bad things I said about you and stuff like that? Well, you know what to say, forgive and forget. You know, you're not that bad after all. I am very sorry for being on my high horse earlier. It's fine, it's fine. You know, I was a lot like you in the past. What do you mean? Well, you know how I said myself I was trying to find these things I was trying to find. Did I tell you this? Well, basically, if I didn't tell you this, if you didn't remember if I said this or not, I was trying to find these things to make this vaccine to help people, but this is what I was doing way before this even all happened. Really? And what does that come to? Well, the reason why I am staying so young for a long time is because, well, my tomato sauce, you know, stuff underneath your skin, mine's is special. That's one of the things that I have to add into the, well, vaccine. But I found a way to extract the DNA that only gives my anti-aging part of myself in it. And I found a way to multiply it and make a whole bunch of it. Like here, so here's a jar. That's part of your tomato sauce. It looks very clear. Like I said, it was only the genetic makeup and liquid of what actually made me stay young. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I made a whole bunch of mistakes like you have. That's why I'm not really upset with you that much. So, can we work together to fix this? Of course we can. Or we could just, you know, try to see whose vaccine works better first, and then if yours work, then doesn't work either way, then we can help each other. Okay, well, I already started the process of the vaccine because, you know, I know all about what's called the aging problem thing I made anyway, so yes, let's start with you. And let's try to get your vaccine out into the world with these people who make them. Indeed. Alright then, what is our plan? Well, since I know the thing best, I think I should be me who tries to try my cure first. Mine doesn't work, then you could try to use yours second, I guess. Alright then. 20 minutes later. Ow! Who in the world are you guys? We are the ones who are here to stop you from ever trying to even think about getting that serum to make everybody happy again. We are the last ones to live forever. Indeed we are. We want to be the last people. Yes, only us, the last on Earth. You don't really think we're gonna let you go, do you? If we did, that would be foolish. You all have a good time being in here. Until we can win, of course. Hello again. What's in the world? Construction guy! What are you doing? You may know me as Construction Guy, but really, I am the mastermind behind all this. You really think that that fool over there found videos so easily on the internet to make a agent thing just by himself, did you? No, I was the one who made those videos for anybody who was, well, intelligent enough to know that what they're doing is horrible. Ever since I met him, I didn't like him that much. And honestly, you didn't do anything wrong. I was happily building your patio. You just got stuck in the crossfire. Once I found out that you were, well, making something to stop this alien thing, I both decided to get you both trapped in here. You see, your little robot that you had, I was easily able to hack into because I knew from building your little lab in the past that you were going to do things in it that were something that might be a problem. So I did. I had to do and hacked into your robot. Hey, remember that agency I made? Yes. Well, I so happened to have it accidentally injected into me, and I can do this. So yeah, I can do this. Wait, what? No! World! Did you just disintegrate them? Yes. Told you. Something in my body was also immune to called my own thing I made. But yet, it still gave me the power to disintegrate people. Kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's go back to trying to get the thing. Hey, let's go back to trying to get the world back together. 20 years later. Well, it looks like the world is starting to get its, what's it called, back to normal again. And it seems like, although yours worked, but mine's also worked. And it seems like people who took mines are actually having longer lifespans. Yeah, that is pretty cool. You got to admit. I am sorry how I did act back then. It was very foolish of mine to be that way. It's fine. You know, forgive and forget. Not so fast. Huh? Yes, we are the police and we're here to take you away. What? No. Why? We found out through investigation and the coincidence that you took off your soap off the soap at the same time when the whole agency started to happen, that you are the cause of the agency. Yeah, but I also helped stop a problem. Doesn't that mean something? No. Come in first. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a shame. He just started to realize what he did wrong. Hey, I'm policeman. What? I had to bring this guy to prison. I'll pay for his bail eventually in the future if he stays good for a while. Okay then. I don't know why I would want to do that, but fine. Oh yeah, by the way. Can I say something to him? Yeah. Private? I'll go out of talking distance. I'll go out of hearing distance, but not in private. Okay then. What do you want to say to me? As long as you don't use your whole disintegrating thing on anything that is there, try to escape or anything, and you do stay there for at least, I don't know, 30 months, and be good, I will bail you out. Okay then. Fine. I'm ready to go. Finally, you took long enough. Come on, this way. Watch your head. Well, have a good time, I guess. Hey guys, this is the end of this season, and yes, this'll be another season of this. But for now, this is the end. And maybe I might do a new path where there's people who have regular lives. Who's ready for season 2 of the paths in my little world of percentages? You better be. Who knows? Maybe in season 2, you might see new paths, or it might be the old paths coming back in somewhere in the future. Let's find out, shall we? It's a very sad day to have to make this announcement and stuff. And yes, my father was a good father. And I do got to say, you do have to remember every good thing he did do, though. It's a bittersweet ending after all. He did live for a good 200 years because of his own genetic makeup inside his blood. Because he did make the de-aging serum, which made all of you in the crowd up now probably stay alive still. He did do a great adventure finding the fountain of youth and the water of life. So I would say the tree of life and the waters of life. I mean the rivers of life. Sorry, it's kind of been a long time since they had to say those words. But yeah, he did live a long life, and he did use his points sparingly. So, on that note, I do say we don't take this as sadness, but yet as a celebration. That's why, to my knowledge, he did give me the permission right before he passed to take over the responsibility of the serum, and if I choose to keep administering it. Because yes, we did work with the medical company. Besides the point is that, yes, this is not a bad thing. I'll keep administrating it to anybody who needs it with the free healthcare or not free healthcare. It doesn't really matter. As long as everybody is healthy after all. And for those who don't have free healthcare out there in the audience, if there is anybody there, I do say that there is a good thing coming out of all this. Is that for a whole year, you get this stuff for free. At least when it comes to healthcare, my father's serum is free. That's everything else that you all have. Well, since I am not in control of that, that's all still your own doing. Besides the point. Yes, I am really not good at these whole speech things. I hope you all got the point though. I'm sorry if I did offend anybody. Goodbye. Brothers, sisters, madams, and gentlemen. Oh yeah, and all those little ladies in the crowd. As you may know, my father was one of the most richest people in this world when it comes to points, and I plan to follow in his footsteps. Unfortunately for him, he did get out of jail quicker than expected. He did tell me that story months ago. And yes, I'm not wording this right, but this was a while ago. He did say one of his friends did have children. He said it should be around my age. He also said that his friends one of his friend was also another helper in helping him change his evil ways. Which that is nice now, isn't it? But here's the thing. We don't care about the good of humanity. He did treat me right and stuff like that. I did have a good childhood, so you may say, what's the reason for my saltiness? Well, here's the thing. My father, at first, at least by what he told me, didn't settle for just good enough. And that struck with me a little bit. I didn't really listen to any of the other, but I soon learned that it ain't all about the money stuff because, well, at the time, I was so blinded. And I got the truth, I am still. But, even though I realize what I am, do it look like I care? No. After all, when he talked about his dream about having a moon house, but yet did not get it because he decided to, just settle down, have a family after a while, and which made me maybe a little salty, because I said I could have been living on a moon house with a rich family. But no, he only wanted to go with, the minimalistic lifestyle after his little friend helped him find a way. That's why I ended him and then inherited his points. But besides the point, now that I run the most complex and most dangerous underground society, I was wondering who else wants to take over the world. Watch where you're walking. Gosh dang it. Letters knocking into my shoulder. Tough yet, I know people, and I could get you down and to the ground 6 feet under right away if I wanted to. Sorry, man, I didn't know. I'm sorry, I was just walking. Some people could be so rude. Wow. Can't believe that person just threatened me like that. I was walking, I just had an accident, not seen where you were going. Geez, some people can be so hostile. Mother, I'm home. Oh, darling, you're home, finally. The lawyer just came around here and gave me your father's will. I just wanted to give it to you. You read it out loud. Here you go. Let's see here. Okay. He did leave you quite a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff to me. Honestly, I didn't think he was this good of a person, but honestly, I guess he was. Oh yes, your father was a great person, honestly. Sometimes people underestimate him, but honestly, it takes a right person to know who a good person is. And, well, I was just the luckiest person. Oh yeah, besides that stuff, my father told me to give you this, weird, paper. Here you go. Okay, let's see what it reads. I have to go down to the basement for a second. Oh, did he give you the thing for his bunker? You never thought he would have did that. Well, whatever the reason is, he must have something great for you. Either down there, or either he must have a great journey for you to go on. I think that's the right word. Yeah, journey. Honestly, I knew about his secret bunker. Just never said anything to him about it because I thought he didn't like people knowing about it. Okay, mother, then. So it said, just say, Robot! Hello there, youngster. You must be the kid of your father. Am I correct? Yes I am. Do you know anything about why he gave me this? I knew exactly what I gave it to you, son. Dad, but you DIE a long time ago. Before I did, I put my self-consciousness into this AI, so I can look over this place just a little bit longer. How long do you have? Ugh. but some people bump it in their shoulder. They need to watch where they're walking. Someone like me could come around any time, decide to ruin the whole day. But it'd be foolish of me to send people after him. After all, during the day I must look like a regular, well, rich person. And at night, that's the only time I can rally up all my family. Well, that's what I call them at least. To make them feel more at home. But in reality, they are just all working for me. Now it's time to go up my very expensive elevator. And yes, indeed, very good elevator. Do 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 do. Did it stop? Hello? What's going on here? Hello? Does anybody hear me? Hello? The elevator stopped. I don't like being in a confined space since I am claustrophobic. I take it. Buddy, is that you? Who's stuck in the elevator? Yeah, whatever. Yes, I am stuck in my elevator. Can you help me out? Please? Of course. Anything for a friend. Oh! Oof. Should have mentioned that it was gonna have a little bit of a fall. You alright? You dolts! I told you to help me out, not to get this thing backward again. I don't care if it was gonna work again. I just needed a way out. You didn't. What did you do? Jane, you can get out now, can't you? Yes, but still, what did you do to my elevator? I had to cut the cables. Was that fine? Cut my 10 million gold-plated dollar cables. Of course it's fine, buddy. Hey, you know what buddies like to do for each other? Yeah, what? What is it? I'll send you some coordinates, and all you have to do is run. So Dad, how has it been? Good, but I haven't have enough time. I had to tell you a couple of things what I wish for you to finish. It's up to you to do it or don't do it. But basically we want to say this because this AI is only able to run for a couple more hours because it's a very old AI. So what I want you to do is follow these things in this book. It's only a couple of pages. So, while I have a couple of hours, I'll show you a little bit around. Latest thing I had updated. So as you would know, the robot that greeted you was an updated version of this old one. It is deactivated right now, but if you really reactivate it, sure it'll be less knowledgeable and it will be slower. But if you really reactivate it, all you have to do is do the weird hand thing we did when you were little, when we did that fun game that I taught you. Because it was, yes, a game, but it was also to teach you how to activate this thing. Interesting. Okay, and here's one of the things that I wanted you to focus on the book. Come with me. Whoa, what is this place? It's so cool. Yes, it is pretty cool, but when I was about to pass, I did some research on the River of Life that I was doing. And basically, it led to a lake, so we just renamed it into the Lake of Life. But if you didn't know, if you go down to the bottom of the lake, there's actually a chance that if you use the right seismic reading, it will show that if you manage to make a right type of vibration, it will open up a null rift. That is spelled Null. And it will transport you to a parallel dimension where no humans exist, but yet ancient creatures have to live there, to survive, which that's where they all went. So, it's funny to think about it. We all humans thought the ancient creatures of the past went extinct, but all that happens is that somehow they split from our universes. And think about that. I also did research, and I found out that our planet by itself is actually a infinite universe. And if that moon is able to be seen from us, I'm guessing that everybody else can see it too in all these other universes. Because their moon might be identical to our moon. So basically, that basically means that they all have their own moon. Which means that we all could be in danger. Sorry, but are you saying that you want me to take up the responsibility of trying to save the universes, aka our planet? I believe we can do it all. My time is up. Bye bye. No, Dad, wait, I need to ask you how to do. Okay, so friend told me come here at these locations. Wonder what's gonna happen now. You know, I bet he's a very nice friend. Hello there. I heard from the boss himself that you made him a little mad. And he had me to get rid of you. Better start running like he said. Mama! And I should be able to watch my hitman's chest camera right now to see how it's going on. Yeah, pull that on the big screen. Run after him. Never liked his accent. I mean, you know, if it wasn't just so good and gosh dang annoying. Maybe we could have been friends if he was a little bit cooler, but no. You had to break my elevator. Still getting that fixed. Oh, then. Hey man, how is my progress on my gaining my points to get to the lunar base? Well, you see, sir, you still don't have enough points yet. Even though you've been selling a lot of stuff lately, you still have not got to your point needed yet to make it to the lunar base. And also, apparently scientists are not letting anybody live on the moon anymore right now until they figure out what's going on. Because the moon seems to be getting close to the Earth. I'll call you back. Gosh darn scientists and the world leaders, I think it's too unsafe to go on the moon, Too unsafe to live on the moon, You know, they're probably just trying to control it. I mean, the moon looks close, but it doesn't look like that close, like seriously. But, yeah, no. No, they should probably live up there. Because if I got to the lunar base, just like my dad wanted to do, I'd probably wouldn't be a problem for everybody down here. Then we'd get rid of me and I'd be happy because I would actually be able to be alone with my yearly sippings or whatever it is of what the food I need and blah 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 and all that stuff, and you know, I wouldn't have to deal with people that I don't like. Although I wouldn't have a giant crew and hit teams like that. Although, why would I need it when I'm on the moon? What news is on? What's going on here? Hello, you might know me as the son of the person who made that immortality serum. We just found out there's a cataclysmic problem of the moon, and it seems to be coming closer to Earth. Are they really listening to that guy? I gotta make it very clear, guys, that this is no drill. We have been studying over a couple of days that yes, the moon is getting closer, and yes, if we don't do something about it, it will crash into the Earth. So, me and my, well, I like to call them friends, but you know, I don't know if they feel the same, so I'm just gonna refer to them as scientists right now. Been trying to figure out what to do about this. Now, I do have some secret work of my own. I would like to make that clear to the public and try not to have many what's called secrets to you guys, but some things have to stay secret, and that should be okay for you guys. I mean, I've been with called pretty much see-through and clear with you guys so far. So I hope you all can understand that some things need to stay secret for me to help this cause of getting this problem taken care of. Oh yes, thank you for being so clear for us all this time. But what in the world is your idea, secret idea, I would say, to save us from this problem? If you don't mind asking at least part of it. Well, I mean, I can say a little bit of it, but most of it has to stay undercover. So basically, my dad, before he passed away, said to me that he wanted me to do a couple of things in his own lab, his private lab, I should say. And basically, he had a couple of things on his bucket list. First, when he did a couple of things in the past, he found out that there might be a space, either under Earth or a rift that leads to a parallel dimension where certain creatures never went extinct from, but still could be a viable place for us Earthlings to live. So, that's one of the things I'm trying to figure out how to get to. My father called a rift to get there a null rift, N-U-L-L rift, but I'm not sure if it exists yet. So until that happens, I cannot start a giant migration of humans, or we can start a giant migration of humans if we decide to, or if needed to move to this place. Because we could also try space travel, but that might take longer. And I don't know how much time we have. Yes, but how is space travel more confusing than trying to open an interdimensional rift? To say, I think I have more resources to try to do that instead of space travel. Thank you for being on the news today. Now, on our next topic. So, that goody two-shoes thinks that we're on great danger. Well, if I know anything, points can save you from anything. I would know it myself after all being the most one of them, just to say, which is people in this town, city, I mean, which is people in the city, not just my hometown, but this whole city. Scratch that. Not just a city, this whole state. I am the rich person. Somehow I'm still not in charge. Besides the point. Now there's definitely gonna be problems with him, and I must figure out a way to stop him. Should I get some hitmans? Should I get a trained eye in the sky to get him at the right time? Or should I... Yes, that would do very well. Infiltrate from the inside, gain information of his, make it my information, so then I have his power, and then people will come from me for answers. Let's call my secretary. Yes, Janice, can you please send my finest and best woman infiltrator to these locations? Okay, sir, I'll get her right away. You rang. Googly moogly, how do you just hear me from all the way over here? I have my ways. So you have a mission for me. What's the price? Well, he told me that you can get about 1,000 points for doing this mission. 1,000 points. I only wake up for 2,000. Then you're in luck, because he said that if it takes you less than a year to get this information, you get 4,000 points. Oh really? Well, in that case, tell him we got a deal. I'll just be over here, waiting to hear news. Sir, she says that we got a deal. Great, good to hear. Now, send her the locations and get her started right away. It's great to be rich. American. There he is. My chances now. Who are you? Hi. I am a big fan of yours. And I have a crush on you. Yes, I do. Can maybe we can hang out a little bit? Sorry, I'm not into girls. Wait, you're? No, I just don't like having relationships with people. That's so weird. Not at all. Well, have a good day. What was that? That was weird. I'm just gonna go home. Maybe not. Might as well follow him a little bit to see where he's going. And then report back to the boss about this pandemic comment I am in. Why is he just looking in the sky for me? What is he doing now? Could you please stop following me? How did you know I was here? Very observant. First, this leftover puddle from last time it rained showed me that you were following me because I stopped walking a little bit. And since you were still a little bit behind me, I was still seeing the vibrations in the water, still moving, so I knew that there was someone behind me. So yeah, maybe you should be more observant next time yourself. And also, we think you want to do this job. This job? I have no job. We don't think I know who you are. Listen, I know who you're working for. I also know what you're trying to do. Not gonna work. But how? How do you know? I know that because, not just because I have a longer expected lifespan, because from my father, who may inherit it from my father, but my mother's side of the family, they have a sixth sense where they can tell what people do and who they are by just looking into their eyes, and I can tell exactly who you are, Jennifer. That's not my name. Oh, sorry, should I say Agent Cyan? How in the world have you not gotten information about him yet? I know. Okay. This might have to be a buster. I might have to, decline your offer. I don't think I can do it. Why in the world can't you? Aren't you supposed to be the best around at your job? It's a stupid sixth sense ability or something like that. That makes very hard for people like me to get close to him. I'll get back to you. Secret ability, she says. No, you're not the only one with a secret ability. I mean, after all, they'd inherited this special ability with my father. Jennifer, can you please get one of my, less loyal followers? Yes, sir. Hey, Jim, go up there. I think the boss has, a proposition for you. You big old stinking... What are you doing? Something that I have to test out. Wow. They really do shrivel up and die. I always knew there was a reason why I was so powerful. And it's only this prison point anymore. Well then. maybe there might be a way I can extract my own BLL. So I'm still not good at custom spelling BLOOD of my body. And maybe I can create some type of doomsday device. And maybe I can hold the city hostage until they let me have my own moon base. Janice, what is it, boss? Get my lab ready, will you please? I think I have some experimenting to do. Okay, boss. Right away, boss. Is he supposed to be his cleaning crew on stuff like this? Supposed to only be his secretary. Why do I have to do this all this? Cause I said to. I said nothing. You literally left your hearing device on. Sorry, it won't happen again, boss. Yes, make sure it doesn't. Hello, mother. I'm home. Hey, sweetie, how do you like my new hair color? I decided to change it up a little bit. You know, just because it was getting a little old. I like this red. How do you think about it? I'm gonna be honest, mother. You look nice. She looks like a clown, but you look nice. You know, I think I look like a clown. Oops, I said that out loud. Yes, you did. Remember, we both have the same 6th sense thing. Oh yeah. That is very, very inconvenient sometimes, but also very convenient other times. You can say it's a blessing and a curse. You got that one right. Well, I think I need to do a little bit of more work down in the basement. Not yet. What do you mean? I have to figure out how to stop the moon from crashing into our planet. You have to eat dinner first. That's not even asking. That is telling you. And you always listen to your mother. Okay. I don't understand why I started to live with you and I'm like 24 years old. Because if you do decide to move, then first of all, you won't have the basement to the area what's called hero work. And second of all, when kids move away from their parents, their points drop by half. So that means you would have to work up to your points again. You know, I believe the only reason why I don't get upset about living here is because, you know, you're a great mother, and second of all, so that I have to kind of, you know, use the basement and stuff like that. Because they don't really ain't about the points anymore. I honestly feel like I'm comfortable level if I were to have half split it off. I could easily get them back in, but, you know, besides the point. And you know whose special day it is? No. Did I forget your birthday again? I'm sorry. Oh, silly, you forgot your own birthday! What? Oh, yeah. I forgot that I have a birthday every once in a while. You know, having a birthday on a leap year, or leap year, however you say, is very weird. Yeah, well, you know, I'm always here to remind you. Cause it ain't like you're gonna remind yourself. Now, go get some rest after you eat dinner. And anyways, I got a special dessert for you. Thanks, Mom, but after dinner, I really think it would be a good idea for me to go back to the basement and start working again. Son, you know that ain't gonna happen. Why can't I? Fine, go to your basement, do your hero work, let your frail old mother get older by the day. Fine, I'll go eat. Still got it. I made your favorite, son. Go get yourself a nice helping. I demand every one of my family members, followers, and friends search the tri-state area for this gosh darn person. Once you find his location, bring the information back to me. I'll handle him personally myself. Okay, sir. Aye, sir. Right away, sir. Do what I say, my legion, or I shall make sure I get something in return if I don't get what I wanted initially. And it shall be your demise. But sir, if it would be everybody's demise if we don't get it at a certain time, Wouldn't it mean that you have a less army to go? I recommend you stop talking. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know exactly what is behind my logic for things. Okay, sir, okay, please, let go, please. Jaylene, can you bring me to my background room? I want to sit in a background that makes me feel powerful. If you can't remember my name all the time, could you just say secretary or something? It's more easier, honestly, on both of us. But yes, I'll go get the mini car. So going to be the secretary for the star-starring giant building, but whatever. Ah, I see that you got it right away. Thank you very much. Perfect background for me to sit in my throne with. Feel very powerful. Makes me feel like all the world is underneath my control. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. That does look too destroyed for my taste. Bring me to a new background. Perfect. Now it feels like I'm watching all over the city. Because I am. Why did I think about the city in my regular office before? I mean, it has the most luxury. And the most, what's it called, greatest looking place over the whole tri-state area. It's good to have the good life. And a lot of people do your work for you. But sometimes, you like to get things done by yourself. Wow. Do I have a problem, Janice? What do you think? Yes, what indeed do you think? Multiple choice or one right answer. Choose your pick. You look good today, sir. Okay then. I indeed do. Good today. I don't need you to tell me that. And one more thing, and let's see if it works. Oh wow, it's on. What? It's on! Where's my test mice? There it is. Got the rope firmly attached to it, and let's hope it comes out okay. And oh, that looks like a prehistoric mouse to me. Don't want to put that so close to my face, do I now? Okay, where's my weapon? That was a close one. Wow, that was a good mouse. But does this place change DNA of humans? Or does it? Does this risk do it? Looks like I do. What? 2 hours later. Where am I? Mother, what happened? Don't know. All of a sudden, I just remember. Last time I remember is them. What do you do with us? Just business, ma'am. Don't be alarmed. At least not yet. Hello there. Hi. I think I might be a mistake here. Why do you have us in this cage? I've spent countless days, weeks, months, waiting and awake for my gosh darn fathers to finally find you. Good job, by the way. Besides the point is that now I can finally find you. Now you're finally gonna pay. There must be some mistake here. I don't remember being anywhere near you before. I don't even know who you are. Like, what did I do to you to make you so mad or something like that. What? There gotta be something I can do to help us out. Oh, I know what you can do. You are gonna stay in this cage until I'm finally done toying with you. Yo, that don't swing that way, man. No, I mean I'm gonna torture you. Okay, I'm gonna take my beauty rest, and then tomorrow will be the day you wish you were never born. Next day over. Alrighty, I am all nice and messed up. Janine, what was my schedule for today? Still not my name, but still got them captured inside a little cage thing made for them. I gave them their daily food, like you ordered me to. Don't understand why being that nice to them, but besides the point, yeah, I thought you said you were going to pick up on that. You like woke up or something. Oh yeah, I forgot. I finally got my arch nemesis. I'm sorry, I'm probably the bad guy in this situation, but we don't care if it's for that moon base. Although the moon base look like it's scarily getting very close. That's no problem. Okay, I'll just go down there. Well, okay, put on the evil scary face. Listen. Well, look who's finally awake. I have made little mini games for you and your mother to try to win at. If you win, you live another day. Wait a minute, you guys can't even see my evil face. Why did I even do this in the... Well, whatever. Just start playing. If you don't, there'll be something that will run you over. This person's getting on my nerves. Come on, I guess we have to play whatever this stupid game is. It's not that bad, mother. At least they gave us honestly, a first class, styled cell for some reason. Don't know why someone who apparently his arch nemesis, why he would give me good luxury like this, or us being so cute. I don't understand this. You'll probably be some weird reason at the end. Okay, I guess. Well, I guess we have to play Uno. Well, that should be very easy. Okay. So keep an eye on them. I'm just gonna go back in my office and look over the city menacingly. Yes, looking at the whole world menacingly. Yes, looking at the whole world menacingly. It shall be under my command in no time. I swear that moon wasn't this close to earlier. What is happening? What is going on, brother? Days later. Moon's honestly, this person doesn't know how to torture people right way. Yeah, honestly, this hasn't been that bad actually. It's been pretty good. I heard that, and now you see the reason why. Because your time is up. Blindfold her and him. 3 hours later. Where am I? Who are these people? Why are they pointing their projectile releaser at my mother? Hello there. Now, you have to choose the ultimate sacrifice. Either you or your mother. You already got a projectile mover in your hand, so you could decide. And by the way, there's 2 projectiles in there. Wait, 2 projectiles? Yes. Well, actually, no. I actually gave you 2 projectile movers, and there's 1 projectile and 1 in each one of them. Sorry, must have messed that up somehow. Besides the point, yeah. So it's you, your mom. You really are, how do I say, a special type of person, aren't you? That sounded like it was a great... What? How could you end an alive Jerry and Mary? They're my favorite henchmen! Listen, you gave me literally 2 projectile shooters. 2 projectile movers. with one projectile on both of them. Two people who were guarding my mom. So what do you think I'm gonna do with them? Do you think I'm that no in the brain to think that I'm just numb in the brain just to compute out my mother when I literally have two projectile movers with one projectile on both of them? Why are we using this terms in a way for good? No, you cannot say that word. But why not? Everybody knows why. Why in the world are we saying unalive for? Like, seriously, why can't we say that? Can't say that either. Why not? Everybody knows why. Now, like saying, because I broke the fourth wall so many times, let's get back to the thing, right? Who are you breaking the fourth wall with? You don't want to break the fourth wall here, like, seriously. We're we're real people, right? Not cartoons. Listen, dude, I know you're supposed to be sticking to the script, but, honestly, are you guys okay, by the way? Yep, we're fine. Yeah, while we're on that, Mother, what happened to your red hair? Didn't you say you changed the color? Oh, that was just a wig. I didn't really like it that much. Okay, seriously, just get back on the script in your part, please. Well, looks like I have to take care of to myself. Alrighty then. Come here. How about, you calm down. Ah! Don't. What are you up to? Stop trying to make out with face with your hair. Stop. Why isn't this working? Hey, because I'm yin to your yang, whoever it is. Seriously. You can't think I can't tell that you already inherited your parents' ability. Sixth sense, like I said, I have that. Pretty sure your little, what's it called, agent that you made come after me. Agent Cyan or something like that told you already, now didn't she? I just want to have a mood base. I don't mean to be a bad guy. I just want everything for myself that I want. Is that really too much to ask? Whoa, crybaby, sorry. That was really, I mean, everybody is human. Humans, monsters, whatever. Everybody wants something. Things that you can't be greedy about it. Because other people need to live too, you know. It ain't just you. But if you take resources from everybody else, then it's just gonna create imbalance. And what we need right now is balance of good and evil. Because good and evil together makes a balancedly perfect world. There'll be evil people that do evil things, but without them doing those evil things, then we wouldn't have better military things for once there was a worse person in the world. Or an event that is trying to destroy the world. Like the moon is right now for our world. So we kind of need to fix that soon. I guess you're right. Guess I hold you here too long. I'm sorry. Come on. I guess it's time for you to go and fix that thing. I shall join. Of course that's fine with you. Fine, I guess you can join me. I think we almost got the rift figured out. It's just that I have to make sure that when we go in there we don't become primal or whatever. I think I actually have an idea for that. Let's go. Oh, I'm okay. Alrighty then, let's figure this out. So what was the idea of yours? Well, you see, I'm not trying to pull any trick when I say this. If I remember anything from your history that you told me on the way from here, plus the idea I already had, maybe combining, I don't know, some part of your DNA with a DNA from a primal version of a animal from the past, then putting it into that machine was what you have there, it might turn the machine's thing to make the rift be able to make everybody go in as normal. Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I guess we could try that. Let me just calibrate the machine to get ready for this stuff. And also I'm gonna need to draw some of my tomato sauce, you know what I mean. Or BLOOD because, you know, I spelled it out because I can't say it because, you know, why. Okay. Can someone please just roll the Godstar time card, the time thing? You know, like when they said, oh, 1 hour later or something like that. Do it already! 1 hour, 4 hours later. Alrighty then. Let's start, I guess. This is a lot of pressure, you know, because we might be trying to do this for the series, but we're also doing this for literally for every filter and thing known on this Godstar channel that we made. I mean that they're human made or something like that, because, you know, we could all go. Okay, what are we gonna do? Put an ammo in there or human? What are we doing? I'll go. What do you mean, you go? Well, I mean, I did cause a lot of trouble, so it's only fair for me to go through. Okay then. Tie the rope to me, please. Okay, 2 minutes later, I'm ready to go. Okay then, jump in, and I'll pull you out right when we're ready. Okay. Let's see here. Pull out. I made it unscathed. That's perfect. Why are you laughing like that? This is why. Well, he just got in my machine right as he would end there, so no one could follow him. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, and truth, when I say it, right? Is everything going good? No, we literally had a backstabber. So wait a minute. Those were the last 2 episodes in that season that Career forgot to put final on, by the way. So now we're just adding some, adding this as ether movements into it. You know. Yep, I guess it is. Now we thought that actually one of his characters would actually, you know, be an actual, problem. That's what if he meant it, or if that was, I mean, it was pretty clear part of the script, but I think he actually used his powers, and he didn't actually, and I think he, you know what I mean, accidentally used his real powers, unless if he meant to do that. Wait, so you made a real work machine? Oh, no. Yes, but no. That was even the final thing, like, that led basically, the machine he actually went through led to a volcano, a primal volcano to say the least, because so the machine worked. Basically what we would do is that we'd pull everybody else back out before they hit the volcano, but since he suffered the, you know, rift, now he probably is not having a good time in the volcano. Oh, so you were trying to figure that out, right? Yep, I was. Besides the point, it looks like he decided to use our real exit as a and prop, as was called, his way out. The moon, it's finally come. Now, you shall be ready for your demise. Actually no. What do you mean? You know, you can just change fate like that. You see, we're gonna play a Horton Here's Who. What are you talking about? Well, originally we gathered everybody from every universes to, you know, oh, this is the best day ever type of thing with SpongeBob SquarePants before, you know, our demise happened, just to, you know, have one good thing before, you know, we all thing. But I actually had the backup plan, and we're gonna play a Horton Here's Who where we are so loud that your little moon literally shatters. No, you can't do that. That's not fair. That's not how you play. I mean, I know this ain't no game, but That's my home! Well, frankly, you have pushed me over my limits. And I usually don't get that mad. Oh, yep, you're definitely in trouble. My brother usually doesn't look like that, until he gets really angry. He looks like you when he's angry. Besides the point, you can't do that. Yes, I can, and we are. Are you guys ready to save our world? We are always ready to fight for our home. Come on, let's do it. Yes, let's make our voice heard. Indeed, let's do it. After all, it is now or never. Indeed, my friends. And you always know my robotic family can always pump up the sound if we need it. My family hasn't been seen in a while, but you know, we're always here to help. Because it is our home too. Indeed, we have to make sure we don't lose everything that we worked so hard for. Indeed, I cannot be the god of death or the god of the underworld if I am dead myself, which is kind of hard to believe. And I cannot be the god of life if there is no life to protect or be living. And I cannot be the deputy of the underworld if there is no underworld, just like he said. Not to mention, I may have been defeated too in my own EFL thing, but that doesn't mean that I am so gone. Yes, and if my domain in Underworld is also destroyed, the Halloween on our planet will cease to exist. I cannot be the big G without having my own universe to rule over. After all, you know, the kingdom universe that you dragons hold is, after all, the one that I'm supposed to be the chronological creator of. Well, you all just set up with the whole sappy inspirational hero speech. Your whole world's gonna be destroyed, and there's nothing you can do about it. We will not stop fighting until the day has ended. And I know my little but tall brother won't either. That's right. You haven't seen me hold this anger for him this long, have you? That means he has really made me angry. Yes, and it's even confusing for the camera to figure out which one is me and you, because you know I have to look up at you so it would know. Indeed, that is true. Besides the point, come on guys, let's make some noise. You didn't destroy my moon. Haha, it's coming right for. What happened? I am the living environment of this planet. You really thought I would let you hurt me? Oh no. Now for all of you, the ether is closed for a while. Please leave. Okay. Now this is only just you and I. Let's talk. Just understand, how would you, a planet, alive? I know there's different planets like out there, but still. Why did you have? How are you alive? You're infinite, and somehow you're not alive. I'm not exactly the planet, but I'm not exactly not the planet. If that makes any sense. I'm more of an extension, a guardian that was placed here for the planet. The planet is part of me, but I'm also part of the planet. Not born from it, or either were assigned to it. Just here with it. From the beginning of its time, wasn't born from it like I just said. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't understand. But basically, just like how my planet, or me, whatever you want to say, is split up in so many universes. It's made in so many universes, multiverses, whatever you want to call them, dimensions, says I, or the planet, whatever you want to phrase it as to make it easier for you to say, is all these infinite universes Well, you should bound to know that one is the main real universe. And that's where the core of the planet, stays sitting and watching for any threats. Although I cannot rise that much out of my chair because it takes a lot of energy out of me. Right now, it's very, very tiring. Not dangerous to me at all. Just tiring to get out. Because, as you would think, a planet is not supposed to usually be in a self-conscious or free-floating form. But yet I am. So, I'm not gonna destroy your planet. But I am gonna ask you a question like, why in the world can't you just, sorry, I meant to say moon. I said planet, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. But why in the world were you trying to crash your moon into me? Why didn't you just let anybody help you get back to your moon? Well, it's because I was jealous. How are you jealous of me? Well, you see, it's because I was one from you, but then something happened and it cast me to the goddamn moon. Dude, this was a event story. I could have just brought it back years ago. You just never asked to come back. Well, now we got past that point. Why in the world is my at phrased as the man on the moon stuck on Earth or something like that? You're clearly not Earth. So what's the whole thing behind that? Well, you see, the creator of this whole was called franchise, whatever you want to call it, was originally called Gonna Start You on Earth, or was supposed to be taking place on Earth. But you see, you had this whole idea of my planet being multiple universes in one planet. So basically what happens is that you just placed you in a universe with superheroes that was supposed to be Earth, aka just a universe to represent Earth, to make it be understood. Well, I know what he putting all this lore and stuff into his videos, and first of all, he's just a TikToker that's not even that well known, and probably even gonna be seen by game theory or film theory, whatever it is, whatever you want to call this, a film theory, yeah, whatever. Like, seriously, what's the point of this? Well, honestly, I don't think there's no point of it. I'm not supposed to really understand because, well, I'm just a simple character. But if I can say anything, I think it's just a person just trying to escape his normal life by doing videos. Because, well, by what I heard from real reality is that he, well, sometimes doesn't feel so great and stuff like that. So he tries to distract himself, like a lot of people do in his reality, by playing video games, doing TikTok, or other things. But that's just my theory on it. I mean, clearly, but though, clearly has lore behind this, and everybody knows that, although people don't even watch his TikTok that much, or people we don't see it who need to see it watch his TikTok that much. So what's still the point of it? Well, besides the point of, you know, him just trying to have fun, I think he knows that a big, what's called YouTuber like film theory or something like that won't see his videos, because first of all, they're too blunt about what the lore is, and second of all, well, it's not good enough, I guess. Okay, why does it sound like Santa Sides or something like that? To be honest, I'm pretty sure everything that he does is probably inspired in some way, a little bit here and there about people, but that's the same. I guess that makes sense. And that concludes the series for this thing right now. So basically, my channel is basically just made for me to, well, be happy and stuff like that, and you know, things that I like to do, like videos, edit things, and stuff like that. Even though I'm not great at it, it just makes me happy. And honestly, that's why I've been trying to portray through my videos. It's like that if anybody who's on TikTok does videos for like because they feel like they have to, then maybe that's not their own thing. Maybe that TikTok's not for them. What I'm trying to say is that if you feel like you're happy just making videos because, you know, it's what you like doing, then, well, just do it for that reason. Don't try to, what's it called, overwork yourself to make it not something that you like doing. Or do it because you're doing it for someone else. Do it for yourself. If making TikTok videos make you happy because, well, it makes you happy and you're not even getting paid for it, or if you're making TikTok videos and you're getting paid for it and it makes you happy, well, that's even better for you. I don't get paid for making these videos, but I still am happy making them. And honestly, if I were ever to be paid making these videos, it would probably be, well, invested in more props or more things that would make my videos more better. Be honest, because, well, TikTok's something I like doing, and I just want to make it even better. So yeah, I guess this closes a big chapter on my little story part of my channel. And, well, the whole point story thing, yes, kind of got off the rail. I will say that. It was at first supposed to just be whole premise of, oh, a world without points. What would it be like? But then it started tying with the whole multiverse world type of thing that I had on, and, well, it just went off the rails. So I might try to do smaller 1-minute videos, or still 3-minute videos, but of, you know, and not a season, or a season, but it will just be focused on normal people and not big parts of any type of series. It's like normal people using points and showing you how a world without points actually would work. So this was just turned into a whole story type thing. Then maybe, because I'm not sure if that's something I want to do. Besides the point, the meaning of my channel, or whatever you want to call this, is because I want to show people that this is what makes me happy, and you should do things that make you happy too. Video's about to end, but I would like to say that if you want to see this, you can go on my YouTube. It will have the full 2 seasons, and, well, sayonara. Have fun.